Hey everyone, it's media celebrity here with a breaking story that is sure to shock Ashanti and Nelly fans alike. Ashanti, the R&B singer known for hits like Foolish and rock Wit U, Awww Baby, has recently opened up about her turbulent relationship with rapper Nelly, and what she's revealed is nothing short of jaw-dropping. If you're a fan of these two artists, you're going to want to hear this. Ashanti, who is currently pregnant with Nelly's child, has lifted the lid on how she's been treated by her long-term boyfriend. And let me tell you, it's not a pretty picture, so sit tight, because this is about to get real. Here's what pregnant Ashanti is saying about Nelly, and it's going to leave you speechless. It's no secret that Ashanti and Nelly have had an on-again, off-again relationship for well over a decade. The two artists first got together back in the early 2000s, and their romance was once the talk of the music industry. However, in a candid new interview, Ashanti is pulling back the curtain on their relationship, and what she's revealing is truly shocking. According to the pregnant singer, Nelly's treatment of her has been nothing short of abusive. It's been really tough, Ashanti confesses, her voice trembling. Nelly has put me through hell over the years. The verbal abuse, the emotional manipulation, it's all been too much to bear, especially now that I'm pregnant with his child. Ashanti goes on to describe incidents where Nelly would berate her for hours on end, calling her degrading names and even threatening her. He'd go on these rants, just tearing me down constantly, she says. It got to the point where I was walking on eggshells, terrified of setting him off. But the abuse didn't stop there. Ashanti alleges that Nelly has also been physically violent towards her on multiple occasions. There have been times where he's gotten physical, shoving me or even hitting me, she reveals, her eyes filling with tears. I've had to call the police a few times because I was genuinely scared for my safety. Perhaps most shockingly, Ashanti claims that Nelly's abusive behavior has continued even during her pregnancy. You think he'd be more caring and supportive, but it's been the complete opposite, she laments. He'll yell at me for the smallest things, and he's made comments about how the pregnancy is ruining our relationship. When asked why she stayed with Nelly for so long given the alleged abuse, Ashanti pauses, clearly wrestling with the weight of her words. It's complicated, she says. I still love him, you know? And I keep hoping that he'll change, that he'll finally get the help he needs. But at this point, I'm not sure I can take much more. Ashanti's revelations have sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, with many fans and industry insiders expressing outrage and concern. It's just heartbreaking to hear, one longtime Ashanti supporter tells us. She's always been such a sweet, genuine person. No one deserves to be treated that way, especially not by the father of your child. Others have rallied behind Ashanti, urging her to leave Nelly for good and prioritize her own safety and well-being. She needs to get out of that relationship immediately, says another fan. Her and that baby's lives are in danger as long as she stays. For his part, Nelly has yet to publicly respond to Ashanti's allegations. But many are hopeful that this bombshell interview will finally prompt him to seek help and change his abusive behavior.I In the meantime, Ashanti says she's taking things one day at a time, focusing on surrounding herself with a strong support system and preparing for the arrival of her child. It's been the hardest thing I've ever had to go through, she admits. But I'm going to keep fighting, for myself and for my baby. I won't let Nelly's cruelty break me. Well, there you have it, folks. Pregnant Ashanti has clearly been through a living hell with Nelly, and her revelations about the abuse she suffered at his hands are absolutely heartbreaking. It's a stark reminder that even the most high-profile relationships can be marred by violence and control. But what's most important now is that Ashanti gets the support and protection she needs, both for herself and her unborn child. I sincerely hope that Nelly takes this as a wake-up call and seeks the help he so desperately needs. No one should have to endure that kind of abuse, least of all from the person they love. As always, thanks for tuning in. Stay strong, Ashanti, we're all rooting for you.